I'm not about to let you win this argument though. I'm not. Cause you're not
because
gonna say
you
no.
know I'm right.
No, you're not.
I am.
You're not.
It is harder for a woman. What you scared of as a man?
What do you mean you scared of?
A woman gotta be scared of is he gonna stalk me? Is he gonna follow me? Is he gonna take random pictures of me if I wear a dress because I want to
Why are you dressing provocative? Why are you dressing provocative then?
If I
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's the N&N Unfiltered podcast. I'm that boy Kels, Team Red.
And I'm Nina, Team Pink.
How y'all doing today? Make sure y'all like and subscribe to this video. Y'all been going crazy on the videos for us with the likes, the views. Hey, but make sure y'all subscribe. All our social medias. We got a few new sponsors. I'm going to talk about one. Nina's going to talk about one. As always, we're sponsored by Global Hair Palace. Use code Kels for €5 off in LANDSTUHL. If you're in the KNC LANDSTUHL area and you want to get a haircut, make sure you use my code Kels, €5 off.
And the other sponsor is TAE'S Imperial Gold. Y'all can still win the earrings, but that only is for the people who subscribe, comment, and are showing love. Like, we're gonna pick from the people who are showing love. The earrings gonna come in very soon, so we'll show them in the next episode. Y'all got 2 more episodes where y'all can win them.
Let's say 3. This is just 3. We'll show them. We'll show the earrings on our social media on Instagram on N&N_podcast, on N&N Unfiltered _podcast. Y'all might be wondering where we at, cause we not in our usual setup. We're currently at the Mai Tai Shisha and Cocktail Lounge in Kaiserslautern on Schulstraße 1B. Make sure y'all check it out. It's a very vibrant and pretty place. Come out here, get some good cocktails, get some good shisha, and just vibe out, all right? We gonna have a very special topic today. We gonna go at it. Me and Nina was already talking about it. I don't know what she's gonna ask. She don't know what I'm gonna ask. This is gonna get so unfiltered and rowdy. Probably one of us gonna be mad. Promise you. But anyway, how you doing today, Nina?
I'm doing good. I'm ready for this rowdy. How you doing?
I'm doing good. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long day, long week, you know. Team Red did win last episode and the episode before that, so I think I am 2-1 right now. 2-1, you know? And you don't agree?
I mean, you a man, so I gotta boost your ego. He is right.
Boosting my ego is kind of crazy. But look, hey, we gonna get right into it. We're gonna talk about how the difference between dating in the KMC area. If y'all don't know what the KMC area, I'm gonna explain it. We're gonna talk about 50-50, or is it just roommates? We're gonna talk about weddings. We're gonna talk about all types of stuff. So make sure y'all like, subscribe to this video, and comment which I like and comment which I dislike about the video. If y'all got any questions, drop it down in the socials. We'll be answering live questions on our socials as well, for the most part. But let's get into it. So what you want to talk about first, Nina? What you want to talk about?
That's not fair because you already took my first question.
What?
Because people came for me for what I had to say about being broke and whatever, and then I had a question.
What's the question?
50-50 in a relationship. Are you really partners or just roommates? Because they split the bills 50-50 too.
Yeah, so what's the question?
You said, nah, y'all gotta go 50-50. So explain this.
Putting me on the spot. So I believe 50-50 in a relationship, depending on your dynamic, right?
Y'all living already together.
Okay, we living together. What's the scenario?
50-50 on everything. Rent, 50-50. Electricity bill, whatever the bills are. Wi-Fi, whatever. I don't even know what bills people have. But yeah, what else? What is it? Oh, Netflix.
All right, look. I'm gonna give you 2 answers, right? I do believe in the world when you're just dating and you're not married or whatever, you could do 50-50. It's not gonna be a traditional 50-50 where you fit all the bills. But I do think if you're living with a person, you can pay something, help out a little bit until you get married and whatever it can be. Now on the other side, I'm gonna say 50-50 is dead. For real. Why? If I'm in a relationship with you, and I'm not being a simp, if I'm in a relationship with you, right, and I really care about you, I really love you, I'm gonna make sure everything's taken care of. But women gotta understand that if a man is going 100 to 0, you gotta do the other things. And I feel like a lot of women think they doing a lot of the things for a relationship. As far as cooking, y'all barely can cook nowadays. The house barely be clean. What else? In peace. I feel like we don't bring those 3 things. What are we talking about 100 and 0? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry. But if you with me and I'm rocking with you or whatever it can be, I want you to be the housewife. And I'm not saying just because I want you to do the chores and all this other stuff. I want you to be able to do everything you need to do in the house, be able to chill, go do a hobby, pick up a hobby, whatever the case might be, and then I have everything. You shouldn't have to look at a bill unless I ask you, hey, what does this mean? And especially in Germany, if I'm with someone in Germany or whatever the case might be, and the bill is in German, and even if I translate it, I don't know what the heck it's talking about. I'm gonna be like, yo, what's this bill? Or hey, I'm gonna give you this money for this bill so you can pay it because they run to you quicker.
Okay, so you paying actually one person, then you're okay with it.
You said what?
So you're paying your partner, then you're okay with it. Then you're okay with not being 50-50.
How am I paying my partner bill?
Because she's doing everything that you would hire somebody for.
Look,
No.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
No, because y'all came for me, now I'm going for him.
Now look. I said in the last video, what do women really do? Because a lot of the things you could do, the men who are asking you to do are wanting this and saying you don't do it, they don't got the funds or the resources to outsource it. I'm a type of person, I can outsource a lot of things that women do. I can outsource a maid every week or every 2 weeks to deep clean my enormous flat or whatever the case might be. I can outsource someone to come cook for me at my crib or come do meal preps and stuff like that. I can outsource the sex if I really want to. You know what I'm saying? I can explain on my personal podcast how you outsource sex if you really want to know. We can talk about it later. You know, I can give you all.
I'm not talking about that on here.
Okay, yeah, fine. But I guess I can talk about it on my personal channel. It's a lot. You can outsource sex out here. You know what I'm saying? It's Europe. But yeah, that's really about it. I can outsource a lot of things. So what are you doing that I can't do for myself? That's what I ask women. Like,
okay,
what can you do?
let me ask you this question. What is it that a man wants from a woman?
Peace.
And?
It's a box.
And?
That's it.
Cooking and cleaning. So you asking what else a woman brings, and then you saying all a man want is peace, cooking, and cleaning.
Because we say bring what you would do. What can you bring to a relationship? Because a lot of women don't bring that. They just bring boxed, and that's it. Boxed and good looks.
Okay, so if she bring the cooking and cleaning, she's okay.
If she is built and raised to do those type of things, then there's not a lot to ask for. I'm not gonna sit here and say what you bring to the table. I only ask that to the people who I feel like are just throwing box in my face and being like, that's what I bring to the table. You gonna talk to me or what?
Okay.
But if you a traditional woman and you want traditional goals and you got traditional values and stuff like that, I feel like there's nothing else I want. The only thing I want is peace. I want to be able to come home from working 8 to 5 on my stressful day at work, doing what I do, come home, have a nice meal, or even just a real simple meal. Ask me how my day go. I take a shower, I go game, or we talk. You know, we do whatever we want to do, and I just be at peace. I don't have to sit here and be nagged at while I'm at home. Like a lot of men get nagged on when they're at home, and that's why relationships don't work, because I feel like it's a tick for tack thing with men and women. And that's why I gotta sit here and side with the men. Men are not gonna sit here and tell y'all what it is. I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. Men just want peace and box. That's it. He wants you to be for him, be his peace, be his best friend, and just show him that you not messing around.
Okay.
Come on, keep him coming. We're gonna be talking about weddings. We're gonna talk about the difference between dating. Cause like I said, on my channel, I talk about how it is to be a Black American, not in the military out here. And I think it's totally different than what it is being in the military.
So what you talked about, right? What a man wants in a woman is peace, cleaning, cooking, whatever, staying at home. Does any of those things need money from her side?
No. Unless she want to go cook someone's favorite meal and she want to go grocery shopping, okay, cool.
Okay, so it's okay to date a broke woman.
No, it's not.
You don't need money for none of those things.
You still need to have money to do whatever you want to do.
I'm winning those episodes back.
No, you not, because a broke woman and a woman who don't got money is two different things. A woman who don't got no money, it just means she's stumbling right now, but she's driven, she got goals, she just hit a bump in the road. A broke woman means they lazy, they don't want to do nothing, they don't want to work, they don't even want to work for their money. I want a woman who's ambitious, driven for money, you know, want to find a way to get a euro or a dollar, whichever currency you want to be in. I want them to be like, hey, babe, I might not have the much money in the world, but hey, I can save this much money, or hey, let me show you how to save this, and this, and this. You got to be an asset to me more than just a bill. And I feel like a lot of women today are bills, and they're not even worth it to be a bill. I'm not saying, I'm sorry. A lot of y'all women don't even deserve to go to Nobu's. Y'all don't even deserve to go to freaking to a nice Michelin restaurant. Y'all ain't deserve to go to a freaking to Spain. For the most part, for what? For what? If I feel like now you got me mad.
Yeah, that's good. That's where I want him at.
I feel like a lot of women have this expectation that they deserve more than what they can provide for themselves. A lot of women cannot do a lot of women cannot do what they want unless it involves a man doing it for them.
Okay, stop right there, because men do the same thing.
How?
Men do the same thing. All they want, they rather take somebody with a nasty ass character but a very good looking woman instead of the average looking woman with a beautiful character, because men show off. That's all they care about. So a woman looking for the money and man looking for attraction.
I'm sorry, a lot of men don't got money.
Yeah, but
Look, I'm okay. Let me get my thoughts together. If I say something I might regret.
somebody's gonna get canceled today.
The thing about it is, right, is men do go for looks. Cause that's all it is. That's all a woman really is looks, for the most part. That's all it is, right? I don't care what your background is. I don't care what you did in your past. And a lot of people just go for looks. And a lot of men do it just because they want to be popular. They are sitting here trying to get validation from other niggas out here to say, oh yeah, that man got a fine woman. I want to be just like him, type of thing. I want to get a baby like you. And that's the wrong answer. I feel like there's tiers to dating. But I feel like coming out here as an American, you come out here and you can be whatever you want. You can rewrite your whole history coming out here because nobody knows you. Only your friends know you. So a lot of people out here just be something that they not.
Yeah, but that is here. That is not in general. That's the KMC area, and that's what you always talk about, the circle thingy.
What about the circle?
What is a circle? What is a circle? what is it that, because I know now, I've been saying that's a circle because that is like topics that we talk about.
Just say enough. If I'm wiping my face because it's hot out here. It's hot in Germany.
It's hot. The topics are hot. That's why he's sweating. He's scared to slip up. So, yeah, I know there's certain topics we talk about. I know that those are circle topics, but explain it. What is circle? What is circle?
Circle, I'm going to give you a real simple version.
And where does it come from? Like,
circle is a thing that people just came up with. I feel like it came up before I came out here. My man told me about it, and we just forever just indulged it into people's brain what the circle is, right? Circle is just a group of people who are competing, and they're the same type of women that got the same type of niche of a man that they want, and they do all the same type of things to get that certain type of man. So basically you got lower tier, middle tier, high tier, right? Low tier means they not ugly or nothing like that, but they just easy to get to. You see them everywhere. They go to all the events, they go to all the things, they do everything that an American wants to do. And circle's only for Germany specific around the bases. So they do everything they can. So
everywhere else there is a base is not circle, considered circle?
Yes, for real. Okay. Unless they got friends who are in the circle and then they do circle activities as well. Then they part of circle. So, for instance, out here in K-Town, we have Mark Tyler, City Hookah, Dreams, all circle oriented places. Great places. Y'all should check it out if y'all ever come out here on vacation. You know, do it one time or twice, you know what I'm saying? Go to the events, go check out Uptown, shout out to them, you know. But when you go, if you're American and you live in the States, you know how parties go, right? It's the easiest analogy to do. When you go to a rap club or a hip hop club, R&B club, they are playing music to dance, right? Out here, they're playing music for people to just sit here and throw fists or shake ass, for the most part. Am I lying?
No.
Okay. So, and they want a certain time. They drinking Henny. They sitting here saying nigga. They doing this and this and that. They are sitting here just trying to find a person to leave with for the night and say they slept with an American for the most part. Then you got the middle tier. Middle tier do the same thing as the lower tier. However, they have a little bit more higher maintenance. They have higher standards for what they want in a man, and they talking to a lot of men, but they're not really talking to as much as the lower tier. Then you got high tier.
So wait, sorry. Just for my understanding. So the low tier is more like one night stand thingies and the...
Everybody know.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about you. As soon as you get off the plane and you go into your base, Somebody who been here for a minute is gonna tell you, you want easy box, hit that person up on Instagram. If you see her, she easy. Da da da. You want this? Da da da. Go to her. I can name like 20 people, but I'm not. That I know that in the circle, right? And they know, and they know it too. And a lot of them will easily tell you like, oh, it's not that. I like I like black men because of the vibe. They just do this. Their charisma. Da 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 da. It's not that. They want BBC, and they want to be American so bad. And that's really what it is. And it be the German American ones that be the worst ones. For real. They got a little bit of American in them. They be the worst ones, right? But basically, like the circle.
And the middle tier is the one that more looking for a relationship or something.
They teeter in between.
Okay.
Then the higher tier, they're like the Instagram models, wannabe Instagram models. They got a little bit more height, their body count a little lower, but they still like the niche type people, but you're not gonna see them. The way to explain it, when you see a high level circle person, the other women are mad because they there.
Oh, okay.
Because now they take all the attention. But the higher tier is not gonna talk to every type of man. They're gonna type to certain type of men who got what they want. Mm-hmm. And usually them are the ones that get out of the circle. Like I know people who I've been here since 2018.
How do you get out the circle?
You got the circle by either getting married, getting married, or getting married. That's it. Having a baby keeps you still. Okay. Having a kid and not being married, or having a kid and still going back to clubbing and stuff like that, still put you in the circle. Oh, there's plenty of people I know who got two plus kids and they still out here partying every weekend, going to events. Oh, I want to go to the pool party. Oh, you go. I'm going to rep your flag in Martella. Da, 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 da. I gotta give me a bottle of Henny and Don Julio. Da, 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 da. Type of stuff like that. That's why I say it's like a lot of men. I feel like a lot of men just comfortable. They scared, so they want to date in an area where they're gonna thrive at. And I feel like they scared of rejection because when you go outside of the circle and you go to these other cities that don't have no Americans, well, you thrive a lot more. You thrive a lot more, but it's harder because at the end of the day, it's the language barrier. They don't like the same things you might like. They might like you because you're American. They might think you're attractive, but they got different goals. They want to go do bowling. They want to go do an R&B night at the bowling alley or go float the river or some stuff like that.
Okay.
But men got a circle too. But the men's circle changes every year. Because people are here for like a year to 3 years. Then they gone. And most of the time they never come back. Like I've been
But is it by the men too that they have low, middle, and high tier, or is it just circle then?
For men it's just circle.
Okay.
It be for men it's easier to spot because they want to be popular. They want to be in these men. They saying, use club this, code this, and March out to get bottles and that. Oh, you coming to the club? I got bottles. Da, 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 da. Those would be the main ones. And you could tell they want to do it because they do this on a certain weekends. They do it on the 1st or the 15th. And it's pay period. After that, you do not see them in that thing again. They scrounge around eating ramen noodles.
Yeah, loud money is not real money.
Yeah.
Loud money is not real money.
Facts. Yeah. Facts. If I say, I go spend 5 bands in the club or hour for a weekend, okay, cool. I'm just having fun. But it's not going to hurt me. Maybe for the night. But I get it.
Yeah.
What else you got for me?
Okay. Now we know what the circle is, finally.
And if y'all want to know more about it, make sure y'all follow my YouTube, That Boy Kels, where I talk about everything. From VA, how it is to be out here in Germany, the food, the lifestyle, the houses, all that stuff.
Okay, let me go back to the money thing. Is ambitions more attractive than looks?
Is ambitions more important than looks?
Is it more attractive?
Oh, more attractive. I feel like just get you a regular chick. There's nothing wrong with it. Get you a regular chick, live a boring life, let you treat you good, respect you, do everything for you. Ambition. Because what I want to do with looks are a dime a dozen. As my mom always used to say. Eventually you're gonna look ugly. Or you ain't gonna look as good as what you want to be.
Okay. You got something for me? Oh, and while he is looking for the post, make sure y'all follow us on TikTok. And of course here, subscribe and on Instagram, because we gonna be more often live on TikTok.
Facts. All right, so I'm gonna read y'all something that I found on Instagram. It says, a 95-year-old man who slept with over 300 women told me this once on his deathbed. He looked at me and laughed. Wow, this is the biggest lie men believe, is that women go months without sex.
Sorry.
and looked at me and said, "Let me tell you the dark truths about female nature and the most men discover it too late. Here are 5 dark truths about female nature. 1, women don't lack options. They manage them. A woman doesn't need a boyfriend. She only needs a phone. While you're celebrating that she's responded to your message, there are a man who sent her a text message, another calling her, another ready to see her. Attention is her daily environment. Number 2, men think that attraction is something rare. For men, attention is something that is earned. For women, attention is something that is filtered. Your mistakes as a man is assuming that she is waiting for you. In reality, most men compete without even realizing that a competition exists. Number 3, women don't have trouble finding men. Men are everywhere.
Fact.
What women have trouble finding is a man they respect.
Fact.
And you don't respect the man who pursues more fervently. It's granted to a man who stands out from the crowd. 4, men pursue, women choose. Most men pursue, women observe. They observe who is desperate, who is weak, who is trying too hard. And then they choose scarcity, and then they choose. Scarcity creates value. 5, the dating market rewards power, not equity. Women live surrounded by a lot of attention. Men live in an environment of intense competition. Complaining changes nothing. Be the man who rises above the noise. What you got to say about that?
That 95-year-old man is a very smart man.
So you believe it?
I mean,
So it's harder to pick a good woman. And it's harder to pick a good woman than a woman picking a good man.
No. Because it's still hard for us to find someone that we respect. It is hard for us to...
Y'all bad at picking men in the first place. Y'all horrible at picking men.
No, I'm going to tell you what it is. It's not that we are horrible at picking men. It is because men tell so many lies. They are so good at talking. That's what it is. They're fake cuffing and they love bomb you at the beginning, and then the first month you think you made it. And then the second month, they starting to lag.
Oh, you sound like you speaking from past experience.
Maybe.
Oh, little Nina Way been hurt. Oh,
I've never been hurt.
Oh, poor baby.
I'm cold.
Poor baby.
I'm a cold person. I don't live here.
Poor baby.
No.
Tribute River. Oh, my God. Just chose the wrong man. Horrible. You just horrible at picking men. That's what it is. You are horrible at picking men.
No, men are so smart with it. They listen. Let's take a dating app, for example, okay? If a woman and a man match on a dating app, and then he asks her like, "Oh, so what you looking for on here?" Then she tells him, and then he got easy game. He's like, "Oh, that's exactly what I'm looking for. I thought I would never find this," and then make a woman feel super special. No, you're doing like this because you know that this was the sentence that you sent off. Is it not how men think or how men do when they want it easy? Let's talk about fake cuffing from a man's perspective.
You want me to take the lead on that?
Sure. I'm not a man. I don't fake cuff. Okay,
I'm ready.
let's go. I'm ready too. Let me look at you.
Let me look at you. Miss Nina Way.
Hey.
Nina.
Yeah.
Men fake cuff. They do. And I'm not saying it's the right thing. But when the competition is so hard that you got 3s and 4s sitting here rejecting people, thinking they bad or whatever the case might be when they just regular. So
what if you're just not their type? Maybe they know they are regular, but you're just not the type.
A 3 rejecting a 6 is bad.
Okay, a 6 is not for everybody a 6. And a 3 for you is not for everybody a 3.
A 3 is a 3.
No. That's not
hold on. And I'm gonna say this. I don't even know if I'm on the camera. There's no 10s in the dating market, especially on the app. There's no 10. A 10 is somebody that is perfect. That means they should be on the camera.
Yeah.
That they should be on the runway model. They should be having a contract walking, being on the tire bench.
Yeah, but see, this is what you say. And there are other men that say...
Talking about 10s off of looks. The definition of a 10 is someone who is perfect.
Yeah,
I can sit here and lie to you and say you're a 10 because I might think you're a 10. But in actuality, you're not a 10.
Okay.
All right? I'm sorry. This is how it is.
No, but
men,
this is what you
No, I'm talking right now. No. I'm talking right now. You be quiet, all right?
You be quiet. I gotta tell you something. What you think should be on the runway as a 10 or those women that are on the runway, for another person, they be like, what is she doing up there? She don't even look good.
Look.
Okay, now you can go on.
Look, fake cuffing is easy. I'm sorry to tell y'all, but it's easy to fake cuff. It's easy. Because we already know the rap sheet. Dating apps, you have a dating app, 9 times out of 10, a woman on their Hinge profile is going to say, follow me at this. Because they what? They want the follows, right? So they put everything that they have on social media, right? So if I know that you shaking ass or whatever it can be, or you taking these provocative pictures and this and like that, like I said in the last video, I have the rap sheet for you. I have the scouting report. I'm looking in my chair right now saying, I can play offense. She play defense like this. Oh, I'm gonna attack her with a smash combo. Football terms, right? Smash. We're talking about corner and a hitch. I'm gonna hit her with a long stride. I'm gonna hit her with a short thing, right?
I'm supposed to know what you're talking about?
No, I'm for the people, for the men that in there, they know what I'm talking about. Football, it's football content. I'll show you later. A smash combo.
Let's go.
Anyway, I know what you like now. So now I know that if you are portraying that you want a relationship, but yeah, you taking provocative pictures and you doing all these things for attention, I know you really just want to have sex. So now I'm gonna play that to my strings and be like, yeah, I want a relationship. I've been hurt before, and I'm a trauma dump. A lot of men trauma dump because why? They want pity.
Girls, you taking notes?
Because they want pity. Pity is the easiest way to get to a woman.
Okay.
Right? So they're gonna sit here and tell you this little stop so that nobody wants them, and this and that, and I'm just a good guy, and this and that and that and that. That is not true. Men fake cuff for one night. They do everything they can. A man will sit here and wait 9 months for you while talking to other chicks and having sex with other people just to have sex with you. And then once they get the box, they change. That's why I say women who give up box quick, it tells you everything I need to know about you. Now, there's some exceptions to that. It could be a vibe, y'all know each other, y'all was talking for a long while, and then the first time it happens. Okay, cool. But people who give up box quick, how did I not know you did it for the next person? The person before me, right?
This is why I said in the last episode, body count matters.
You can say that all you matter. But we in a time where body count doesn't matter now. It doesn't. But with the fake cuffing, it's just like, it's a thing. A lot of men say whatever it can to get what they want. And then once they get it, it's done. It's like getting that post nut. When you get a post nut, you think clearly.
Okay.
That's why I always say, if I ever win $1 million, I'm going to go get one off and then I'm going to be thinking clearly. But that's just how it is. There's no other way. You cannot come to a person and say, yo, I'm just looking for a friends with benefits, which I don't think you really can have friends with benefits because someone will catch feelings. But there's no way you cannot fake them. And if I sit here and I tell you, hey, I don't know what I'm looking for, I'm just going with the flow. Now I'm actually look like I don't want nothing for real. But maybe I'm just trying to see where it goes, because not every conversation you're gonna have is gonna end up in a relationship. Not every person you meet down the road is gonna be someone that you might say a wife.
Yeah.
So if I sit here and I say, Nina, I'm just, my profile says figuring it out, not because I want to have fun, it's because I'm really trying to figure it out. I want to be able to date, and I feel like men don't know how to date. They feel like dating is just sex to a point. But if I say,
but women nowadays too, though, because they are very quick in being like, oh, I gotta cut everybody off because I'm going on a date with that person. No, figure it out. If the date doesn't work out, it is fine.
So you're saying keep your options open when you're dating?
No, not if you're dating. If you're going on dates, like if you.
So you're dating, yeah.
Yeah, but dating. Not with one person.
So you think it's cool to go on multiple dates?
Yeah, 100%. If you're looking for a life partner.
Multiple dates with multiple men.
Yeah, coffee dates. What is dating for you? Wait.
No, I see that.
What is dating for you?
Dating is getting to know someone.
Okay, so if you.
But for men it's different. For men it's different. Women.
Okay.
Women who like you are gonna have sex with you.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. They're not gonna sit here and make you wait the 90-day rule. I'm sorry. Me, I'm not doing the 90-day rule. I'm sorry. I'm not. That is so childish, and we not 15 no more. If you don't want to have it on the first night, cool. And if I get canceled for this, cool. But I'm gonna tell y'all the real shit about this shit. It's a point in life where it's like, what are you really waiting on? 1 or 2 times, cool. 3rd time, if you're not like that, but I know someone else can come into your life and they get like that, because every woman got a man that they'll let like that. Am I right or am I wrong?
Wrong.
Am I wrong?
Wait, are we talking about a single woman?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Then you're right.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm just referring to.
Yeah, I thought you was talking about if she's dating and She always got a backup plan.
No, but I think women take dating.
Let me
Europeans.
explain what dating is from my perspective, and then
Sure, you cut from a different cloth. We all know that. We all know that you're the good Christian woman. We all know that you're a God-fearing woman. That you believe in traditional households. You believe in all that. We talking about the norm, not you. We talking about the norm.
Even if we talk about the norm, dating, it is the word that scares people off, because going on a date is just getting to know somebody. So if I'm going on multiple dates to get to know multiple people, that is because let's say on Monday I went on a coffee date with somebody and the vibe was just not there, and on Wednesday I got the next date and I'm trying to get to know this person. Nothing sexual happened with the first one. It is just, hey, these are my standards, this is your standards, I hope this is what you bring to the table, and this is what I'm bringing to the table. If this doesn't work out, we go our separate ways. There is no hard feelings, because who got feelings on the first date? Nobody. And then this is why I say, like, it is okay to date multiple people, but it's just the word that scares people off.
Okay.
So now that I put it in this perspective, I'm not talking to a Monday date no more. It didn't work. I set a date for Wednesday.
That's fine. But what I'm saying is, out here it's not like that. Especially out here, it's not like that. Women want to be dating after 2 weeks of being with that person, because you know what? They want to show that somebody picked them.
Okay, yeah.
They want to be a pick-me. They want to be a pick-me and be like, look, I'm not just a bop. I'm not this. What people said about me is not true. I can find true love. But that's why you got a lot of these women, they going for the new people that just got out here. Because they don't know nothing about it. And they doing everything they can to cuff that person. So what you think it is out here as a dating as a man? What you really think it is? You don't know.
I don't know. You're right. But the one thing that I do know is that the men out here, or what I have seen is the men here in K-Town, they complain about the women that are looking for them, but they don't go out of this area because they like the attention that comes with it, and to not having to work for, like, putting the effort in to finding somebody else. So both are staying in their comfort zone. The man who knows that if he goes out to those places that you named, that he gonna get somebody. If he wants, he can get the easy one, he can go for the little bit harder one, whatever. And the woman stays in that area because her type is just there. So none of them are going out of there.
Do you really think it's a type, or you think it's a fetish? Do you think a lot of women out here like Americans as a type?
What I'm gonna say right now.
Hold on, let me finish.
Okay.
Do you think that women out here in this area date because it's a type, or because it's a fetish?
I'm gonna say something.
No, don't explain yourself. I told you that. Don't explain yourself. Just say how you feel.
It is not I don't think it is a fetish, but what I do think it is a preference, 100%. But that goes, I heard a lot of men, a black man, say, I could never date a black woman. I told you I'm gonna get canceled for that one. But this is what I hear very often. But that goes also the other way around. A woman that says she would, so it is okay for a black man to say he would never date a black woman, but it is not okay for a white woman to say she would never date a white man, because then it's a fetish?
No, that's not what we're saying. A lot of men who say that they will not date a black woman, it's because they tried it. They tried it, and it's just not their forte. Not saying that they won't. They don't find them attractive. We are saying, hold on.
I see the most beautiful.
That's fine.
Black woman, yeah.
But it's different in America than it is here.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, here I feel bad for the black queens. I really do. I feel bad for the Americans in general, because no matter what you do, you could be the prettiest queen, you could be the most beautiful American, and still lose to a European. You know why? Because we consider them exotic.
Yeah.
You come out here and it's like you want to date.
So why is that okay?
Because most Germans and most Europeans out here, they don't even date their own kind, because that's not what they've been around.
Maybe they tried it before.
They didn't. No, I'm telling you, they didn't.
Okay, yeah. Then there's something else.
They want a person. This is what women out here want. They want a Chris Brown looking person with a future mentality. Drop it in the comments. You think I'm for real? For the men, y'all see it out here. They want something that they cannot have, because most of the people out here are military. They're not thugs. They're not gangbanging. Okay, a couple of them are, but however, they can't be the Chris Brown in the future. They can probably be future, but they can't be Chris Brown. That's why I say it comes with NATs. A lot of women like men off NATs.
What is that?
Nigga attraction triggers.
Oh.
They want the
But
6'4" and above dark skinned people, or they want the light skinned tatted people with the colored eyes. It's just it. It's not about personality no more. That's why men change who they are to be with these women.
Yeah.
Because that's how it is. You either fit in or you get left behind. But y'all don't see it like that. That's why y'all keep saying it's the hard as dating as a woman, but it's not. As a man, no. As a man, it is hard to date because you gotta sit here and be the person that the woman choose. It's not like I'm choosing a woman. You think you come out here to Europe and it's like, oh yeah, I got abundance of women. You might, if you're not in this area. If you're not in this area or anywhere by a base, you might be that person. But a lot of times you change who you are because you're trying to impress someone else because you go off what the eyes see. And I'm not saying you gotta get an ugly chick. I'm not saying, and I don't think nobody's really ugly. I don't think nobody's ugly.
No.
Right? I think everybody's beautiful in their own ways.
Yes.
I'm gonna break it down like that. But I do think that a lot of people change who they are to be validated by their homies. And a lot of people can't handle bad women tendencies. Because bad women tendencies be like this, right? If I know I got a super bad woman, right? And I'm talking about bad. I'm not talking about because I think she's bad. I'm talking about like everybody wants her type bad.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I gotta sit here and I gotta be a mate guard. Everywhere she goes, I gotta sit here and fight off the men for her. She's not gonna do it because that's how she get paid. That's how she get her bread because she needs the attention. And me, like I said in previous videos, I can't handle that. I don't want to sit here and be in the club and be like, nah, don't go, no, you can't wear this, you can't wear that, I don't want to do that. I'd rather have me a regular chick who loves and respects me for me, and there's nothing wrong with being regular. When I say regular, it just means like you like me for me. A lot of men don't date for a person who likes them and respects them for them. And that's what reality check that men don't get, that they never really get, is that you need to date someone who loves you for you, loves everything about you, adores you, not worship you, but just everything is about you. You will do anything about it. But a lot of men will not do that. And a lot of men cannot do that because it's you either popular or you're not. And if you're not popular, you're a square, you're lame, whatever the case want to be.
Yeah.
And then it comes down to the money factor. So who is it really hard to date for? What gender really has it hard to date? You know what? Go on Tinder, go make a Hinge profile as a man, and use some other pictures, and I bet you get humbled within the first 2 hours. And then I make a Hinge with a female profile, and I bet you I have 30 times more likes you, and it's gonna humble the shit out you.
But okay, you take those dating apps now as example, but if you go to a club, it is way easier for a man.
It's not. Only here is easy. And even then, you still don't leave. That's why men go to the club and they know they have a backup woman on deck just in case they don't get laid at night. Or they have to leave with something that they know is having to spend the night back. Like I told you in the last episode, women come out here, they get a hotel, it's 5 women to a room. 2 of them are not staying in the room already because they got a man that they got a dick appointment for. The other 2 of them are spending night bags. One is staying in the room for sure because they know they're not going to get laid. Or they might get, it's going to be something that they just scramble around and get.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. A lot of people are just throwaways.
Yeah. I don't know. It is I think both genders got their easy part.
Just disagree with me. Disagree with me. That it's harder to date as a man.
But I can't agree with you because I'm not a man. Last time I checked, I'm a woman.
Yeah, but you see it. You date men.
Okay, but from my perspective, it is harder as a woman just because along the part where I have to check like if it's safe to be around you, that is hard for a woman because a man is so good at manipulating. Yeah, that you don't know who is being honest and who is just talking. So that part is hard. Until you see actions, you gotta go for the word.
Okay. I mean, if that's what you think, okay. I'm still stick with men have it harder.
I think women got it harder.
I'm not about to let you win this argument though. I'm not. So you're not
because
gonna say
you
no.
know I'm right.
No, you're not.
I am.
You're not.
It is harder for a woman. What you scared of as a man?
What do you mean scared of?
A woman gotta be scared of is he gonna stalk me? Is he gonna follow me? Is he gonna take random pictures of me if I wear a dress because I want to look cute?
Why are you dressing provocative? Why are you dressing provocative then?
If I'm not dressing provocative, but it is enough for a man to have something a little bit short on for him to maybe take a picture under the table.
This is not how it works.
This is exactly how it works.
This does not.
And men go to those dates and then you think everything is fine because of what he said. And then no, and then all of a sudden everything changes. I think it's harder for a woman.
Look,
Period.
I'm done with this conversation. I really am. Make sure I like, subscribe to the video. I'm about to step out because I'm getting mad with this topic. All right. So I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. N&N Unfiltered out.